Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today, going over to Wiltshire to the Ramsbury Brewery, where our good fellow Harry Meadows from YouTube fame, beer reviewer called Blue Nose Beer Reviews, is the head brewer and a top class lad as well. So anyway, here we are, Ramsbury 506. Blonde ale. It says Currahee on the front. I'm not sure what that means. Blonde ale, a drop of history. So we'll read the back. Currahee was the motto of the American 506 Parachute Infantry Regiment from the famed 101st Airborne Division, meaning stand alone. This beer does exactly that. It is our tribute to the men stationed on the land where we now grow the barley used to brew this exceptional beer. Nice bit of history there. Like I say, 5% ABV on this. Yep. And let's give it a review. It's actually quite warm in here tonight. I've been out on my travels today over to Melton Mowbray, picked up the happy drinkers, and I did the driving duties. I did have a pint and a half, mind, but still did the driving duties. Sometimes, you know, it's a brewery I wanted to visit. For a beery adventure. Done it, been there, got all the beers and lots of reviews coming on the channel, and you know, I love supporting breweries and pubs. So very much in this light, a straw to gold looking pour with a nice white head, a little bit of carbonation going off, crystal clear beer. Looks good, doesn't it? I'd only assume the best from Harry anyway, because as a beer reviewer, he'll have his own perceptions of what he wants the beer to be, and maybe he's following other people's recipes, maybe. But you know, it's all the processes that go into making the beer, and so slight fruitiness on the nose on this. Oh. I'm ready for some food now. I'm starving. Done lots of driving today. 2 hours of driving. I'm ready for a sit down, put TV on and chill. There's a nice fruitiness on this. The front end, really decent fruitiness. Oh. Well. That's tasting really nice. Oh, yeah, a good day's adventure today. Went to Round Corner Brewery and had a walk around Melton Mowbray. Their pub, their shop's shut very early in the afternoon. Went in Charlie's Bar over in Melton Mowbray. So, I don't know, I had a good hour or so in there. Just sitting down and chatting. I, unfortunately, was driving, so I had to have one off and sip it. And, you know, in that pub, chatting to the regulars, you know, you can't beat the world of beer for me. Because, same as in Round Corner Brewing, we're there, we're chatting to people, never seen them in their life before, chatting about beer and life as well, you know, and it's good. It's the good side of beer is this thing where we meet up with people, and I mean, today, quite by accident, we went to Round Corner Brewing. We sat there, the five of us. We've got Glenn as well, but he normally goes golfing and then goes to somewhere like Wetherspoons for his cheap beer. So we sat there, and all of a sudden this lad walks over, and our mate Andy, It's his mate from one of his old workplaces that he'd worked with for many years, and that moment for them to meet in a town, a village town that is nowhere near where we are anyway, was I think it was meant to be in some ways. It was a curious meeting. And I got to see another brewery. I didn't have a brewery tour, but I got to see the brewery, see how it runs, see how busy it was. Wow, that tap room there is a godsend for that area, along with Charlie's Bar in Melton Mowbray. We'll do reviews of both probably tomorrow, actually. Oh. What a lovely beer. They do make some nice beers. I've not tried their winter beers or their stouts, but I don't think I've got many left now from Ramsbury. I've got one there, 2 more left. So, and it was part of our October holiday. We went down to Wiltshire first, then from there we dived over to Salisbury, stopped the night, and then from there to Dorset. So we did a lot of beery stuff, and spreading the Raggie's Beer Review name across the country. More breweries know me now. Whether they want to know me or not, that's another thing, but I now know them, and it's great. It's learning. And I spoke to a good fella in the Firehouse Brewery pub the other week, who judges for SIBA, and he's the same. They just go visiting around the country to new pubs and breweries. Absolutely love that. If ever I was lucky enough to to be able to pack in work and venture out, I would 100% do that. Oh, that's tasting divine, Like I said many times on the channel, I'm as home with a traditional beer, modern traditional beer, as I am with a full-on craft impy stout. Can't beat decent beer, And I'm hoping I'm hoping to get to a local a pub tomorrow to catch the back end of their tap takeover, and hopefully there's some nice beer on the go for me to try and do some reviews of. So, tasting lovely. I've had a great day out, a lot of driving, but got a good beer haul, one of each of their beers, as I would always try to do anyway. Didn't see anybody from round corner to chat to, although you never know if you've been spotted and they just leave you be because you're in a group. Although who am I? No one. Just somebody who does a little bit of beer reviewing and is generally just a nice person who's a bit quiet until he's had a drink and gets a bit louder. Oh, that is quite the beer. So 506 Curahi, if that's how it's pronounced. Love the history behind this, and I love the fact that Ramsbury Brewery embrace their area and the history of their area. In a world where people are trying to change countries to be something that they're not, our history is as important as ever. You know, too much of this goes on in this world at the moment. You know, too much, shall we say, woke going off, and all these who jump on the bandwagon and slag anybody down who disagrees, and you know, it is. And the problem is, the gobby minority are ruling the quiet majority. The quiet majority who just want to get on with life, do what they do, go to work, try and do a peaceful life. And like I say, this minority is spoiling it for everybody else. You need to look at sport and some of the things. It's, you know, it's a bit disconcerting. But yeah, a nice blonde beer from Ramsbury Brewery. I love the fruitiness of it. Really quite nice and intense, but not too intense on the front end, and a lovely beer nonetheless. Out of 5 for me, a 4.3 out of 5. Yes, a lovely beer. For those of you interested in Ramsbury Brewery, they do some great mixed cases. It changes with the time of the year. Different beers come into the case, so it's well worth a try. And the brewer himself is a top class lad, and I'll meet him one day again when he comes to Nottingham. It was nice to go to the brewery last year, nice to get a brewery tour. That was, you know, amazing. And yeah, top bloke. And a little hello to his good lady as well. And that's my review. Did I give it a score? Yeah, I did. Sure I did. 4.2, 4.3, something like that. Yeah, bloody hell, so forgetful. Yeah, God. I wonder how I get up in the morning sometimes, but there you go. Thank you for watching. See you soon.